Well, welcome back, friends. I am so glad you are here today with me. I hope you enjoy today's video. But before we get on to the video, I just want to say if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda, and this is my Sleepy Oliver. And if you're returning, you know we love you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, DIY number one. So for this DIY, I'm going to take some tumbling tower blocks and I'm going to glue three of them together end to end, and I'm going to have one, two, three, four strips. No, three strips of three. Now, I did a poll earlier this last week asking you guys what kind of tier tray decor you'd like to see, and Farmhouse won. So we are going to have some Farmhouse tier tray decor today. So once I had all three of them glued together, I'm going to use my Titebond quick and thick multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to glue each one of those strips together side by side, just like you see me doing right there. And you could use any glue that you want. Of course, I use the Titebond glue for the permanent hold and the hot glue for the immediate hold. And once I have all of these glued together, I'm going to take two more tumbling tower blocks and I'm going to add the same glues together, and then I'm going to glue one on each end like you see me doing right here. And after that, I am going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint in the color Sandstone. Now, I know a lot of times Farmhouse is black and white, but I wanted to do something a little different. So I'm going to take some of these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree, and I am going to add them onto this is a mini tray for my tier tray. And I just put the home word up on the top there, and I'm just going to rub, rub, rub. The nice thing about the Dollar Tree rub-on transfers is they usually change color, so you can tell when it's adhered to your item. I really like that. But so I'm just going to continue rubbing here until I see that the color changed on all, so you can tell it's not as dark. And then remove that top layer. And then I took these leaves that they were actually part of the home word. I just cut them out just because it wasn't long enough, of course. And I decided to put the leaves like right underneath the home. So I'm just getting those all laid out, and I'm going to rub and rub and rub on those as well until they come out. And I don't think I show you the whole thing here. I sped it up there for you. And then I'm going to remove the top pieces, and look how cute that is. Then I had these little handles I got last year from Temu. They still have them. They're like $2.60 for 10 or 12 of them. And I'm just going to use the screws that come with them, and that tumbling tower block is so thin or soft that I can just use like my little mini screwdrivers to screw them in. And I thought I was gonna have to get my drill out and find a bit and stuff, but no, they just go right in. So just have to do a little pushing down, to kind of make sure that they're going in, but they're really pretty easy. And that's all there was for this. Super, super easy, but look how adorable that is for your tier tray, a farmhouse look. I love it. And I love that sandstone color. It's such a pretty color. It's kind of a beigey gray. I love it. Okay, today is the 5 under 5 challenge where we make 5 items all under $5, and this theme this month is tiered tray decor. It is hosted every month by Emily with Charm Chic. She's has Missy with Crafty Cove joining her this month. And then the guest host is the sweet Mae with Craft Away with Mae. All of these ladies are amazing. Make sure you check out their channels and the playlist. I'll have links to in the description box below. So here's DIY number 2. So I'm going to take this house, and I got this from Woodpecker's Craft. No, sorry. 24-Hour Crafts back in 2021. And I found it in my stash. So I'm going to paint it with my sandstone color. And then once it was dry, I took these little reed bamboo sticks that I get from Amazon. These were just all scraps that I had, and I have a little tote that I keep them in. So I just went through the tote and found some scraps here, and I'm going to cut them down to fit alongside the top part of my house as well as the sides and the bottom of my house. And I'm just using my miter shears, which they cut through these things so nicely. And as you can see, I'm just kind of laying them where I'm gonna place them, and then I mark them, and then I cut them. And then I did that until I have all my pieces cut out. And once that was done, I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color ink and painted them black, and then, or ink, and then when they were dry, I took my Tite Bond Quick and Thick multi-purpose glue and hot glue, and I'm going to glue them around my house. Now I know I've had several of you say whenever they see glue, they hear me saying that, and I think it's kind of funny. But I'm going to just go around the house and glue each one of them in place. And as you can see, I have them laid out where they're going to go. So that way I knew exactly where each piece went, because it's easy to kind of get them mixed up and then they don't match right. I also had this little piece of wood in my scrap pile. And so I just took it, and I'm going to take some more tumbling tower blocks, and I'm going to use my Tite Bond Quick and Thick multi-purpose glue as well as hot glue on each one of them and glue them around that little block. And after I have that all done, as you can see, I'm going around, I don't know what I'm just going to say. Anyways, I'm just gluing them on. At the edge, I put a little of the Tite Bond glue on those ones that were already on there, just so that when it touches, it can adhere to that side piece as well. Then I painted the top part of it with my sandstone, and I decided as I started painting that I'd paint that bottom block with my black. So then I took some floral foam here, and I'm just going to glue it inside. I took this pick from Dollar Tree. It has the little yellow flowers, and I'm just going to cut them right down, and I'm just going to poke them in. And I did add a few of the leaves from this pick, but not very many, because most those flowers filled it in. I just added some leaves wherever I could see floral foam, just to help fill it in so you didn't see it. And then after that was done, I took this other tumbling tower block. I painted most of the sides, all but one side, with my ink color. And I'm gluing it to the back of my little flower box here. And then I'm going to add some hot glue to the back of my house and glue that to that tumbling tower block, just to give it some more stability to stand. And as you can see, I took a little heart that I had in my stash and painted it with my ink color. And then I decided, instead of getting a paintbrush with paint out, I was just going to use my little Sharpie marker here to color in the top part of the chimney. I just felt like it needed that. And there it is. Look how cute that is. It's just so simple, but yet it's pretty, and it looks great on a tier tray. You'll have to let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. Hey guys, I just wanted to stop in real quick and thank all of you guys. I hope you know how much you mean to me and how much I appreciate each one of you who support my channel, like, comment, share this video, all that fun stuff. I am just, 2 days away from my birthday, and I still have 171, I believe, as of this morning, subscribers to go to make my 20,000 subscribers. So I don't think I'm going to make it by my birthday, because that's like 60 per day to get there. And that's a huge stretch, but I know I'm going to get there within the next couple of weeks for sure. So I'm just going to ask again, if you're new here and you enjoy home decor on a budget, to hit that red subscribe button before you go. Help me reach that goal. I will have a couple of giveaways once I reach that goal, so stay tuned. I will announce it on one of my videos once I hit it. And with all that, guys, I'm really excited. I am excited. I've been waiting for this milestone for a while, and it's finally almost here. But with all your help, I know that we can make it very quickly. So continue to share this video, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I truly do appreciate it. And I guess that's all that needs to be said. So with all that, let's continue on with the video. Okay, DIY number 3. So for this DIY, I am taking these little wood farm animals that I got from Woodpecker Crafts. No, sorry. I got them for 24-hour crafts, because Woodpecker Crafts didn't have any. And then that little cutting board I got from Hobby Lobby when it was 40% off. I painted the animals black, and I'm using my wood glue and hot glue, and I painted that cutting board with the sandstone, and I'm just going to glue these little farm animals to the front of my cutting board. And then and you guys, these shapes, now I looked, they didn't have any more of the the animals there. They do have them separate, but they're really cheap. They're like, for 3-inch sizes, they're like 55 cents. So they don't cost very much to get stuff like this. And if you don't have these, you could just kind of take this idea and make it your own. You could add words, you could add hearts, you could add, a little barn. There's a lot of things you could do differently, but you could make it your own. So as you can see, I took these rub-on transfers that came from Dollar Tree, from that little Farmhouse rub-on transfers. And I was trying to think of a way to use the Highland cow, but I wasn't able to come up with a way because I love that Highland cow that's on there. But we'll say that for another DIY. But anyways, I'm just going to, like the other project that I did, I'm just going to continue to rub on this transfer and then remove the top part from it. And then I just took some of this gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to make a shoelace bow, and I'm going to get it down to the size I want, trim it off on the bottom there, and then I'm going to dovetail the ends. And you dovetail by folding and cutting at an angle. And then I'm going to glue this on to the neck of my cutting board. And then after that, I took a tumbling tower block. I had painted it with the same sandstone. I had made two because I thought I was going to need two, but really I only needed one. And glued it to the back. When I glue it on the back, I do kind of lean the cutting board back a little bit. That helps it stand better. And there it is. Just super simple, but definitely farmhouse. You have to let me know what you think about that one as well. Okay, it's a time for a celebration of your recreation. And look at this beautiful wreath that Tracy made, all ready for summer and spring. I love it. Thank you. And then look at these projects Kathy made. She did the painting of those faces herself. What an amazing job she did. And then Jane, look at these adorable bee DIYs. Oh my gosh, I love them. Thank you ladies so much for sharing those with me. And if you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, DIY number 4. So for this DIY, I took this vase from Dollar Tree. I forgot that I had it. I had it in my stash. And then I'm going to use some of these chalkboard tag stickers. Now I'm taking my white metallic marker from Dollar Tree and I'm just writing out the word milk. And then once I had it written out, I went over it again just so that it was a little more bright. I wanted it to really pop. And this is super simple, you guys. All of these are really easy ideas. Now, what I really wanted to do with that vase was put little black spots to make it look like a cow. But with the design that was already on there, I didn't think it would look too good. So I didn't do that. But if you could find a little jar that kind of looked like or a vase that looked kind of like a milk jar, that would be really fun to do. It doesn't even have to be a vase. I guess it could be a jar. Anyways, after I had that sticker on there, I took this twine. This is the twine I get from Amazon. It is in my Amazon store if you're interested. I love this stuff. It kind of has a braided look, but it's just really nice looking. And I'm just going to go around my little sticker using my hot glue here, just to kind of dress it up a little bit and add just a little more of a country-ish, farmhouse-ish touch to it. And then once I'm done here, I'm just going to trim that off, of course. And then I decided, well, let me finish gluing it, I guess. I thought I was done. I'm going to use that to go around the top part of my vase. So as you can see, I went through the little handle there, excuse me, and I'm just going to hot glue one spot, and then I'm just going to wrap it. And I think I wrapped it probably about 4 times, and just till I liked it. And again, like I said, if you don't have this vase, you could just use something that's similar. You could use any kind of jar. To me, this looked like a milk container, that they use in the farms. And so I thought this would be so much fun to try and decorate to make it look like a milk jug. Now, after I got done doing that, I did make a little shoestring bow with that same twine, and then I'm going to glue that in the front. I was going back and forth on whether or not I should put some flowers or something in it, which I had thought about doing, but then I thought, well, no, I really want it to be more like a milk jug, and you wouldn't really have flowers in a milk jug, I don't think. So I didn't. But if you recreate this, you could definitely add some little flowers or greenery if you wanted. Then I took some of these stickers. I've had these in my stash forever too, from Dollar Tree. I pulled off the one that looked like the tag, and I stuck some twine through it, and then I'm just going to tie it around that little handle. Now the back is kind of sticky, and I was trying to think of a way to like stick it on there, but and then I thought, well, maybe I should put something on the back of it. I haven't put anything on the back of it, but I might end up doing that. But anyways, I decided just go ahead and tie this on instead, and then I'll just trim off. I just did a knot, and then I'll trim off the excess. And then I'm going to take the little cowl from that rub-on transfer pack, and I'm just going to put that right on there. And I thought about doing the Highland cow, but I think it was a little too big. So I just did the little cow instead, and I love it. It's adorable. Look how cute that is, and super, super easy. You guys, tier tray decor does not have to cost very much, and it's so easy to make. I did all of mine within a day. So yeah, I hope you like this. Let me know in the comment box below. Okay, DIY number 5. So for this DIY, I took this little chalkboard with easel stand picture, whatever. I don't know. Look what I did. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you serious, Brenda? This was my last project of the day, and I think I was getting tired. Anyways, I took that sandstone and I painted all around the front of my little sign here, and I also did the back. I wanted it to look finished. I made sure I got into the sides there, and I'm just going to paint all of it basically. And then once it's all painted, I remove the tape. Now I did have a little bit of bleeding, but what's nice about this chalkboard is I just took my baby wipe and I was able to rub it right off. And I even was able to get in the corners. I took my little Cricut spatula tool and put the baby wipe over it and just kind of wiped it off and got it all. Then I took some Chalk Couture transfers. This comes from a package called the Chick Inn. I think they still have it. I'm not positive. I forgot to look. But I'm going to take this one. I'm just going to use the chicken on it. And so I'm going to use some painter's tape, and I'm going to go around and cover all the silk screen parts that's around that chicken so that I did not get any of that on my chalkboard. And then I'm going to just use, this is called Dune, this chalk paste, and I'm going to go over that chicken with that color. And then after that was done, I will remove my transfer. Normally you want to go and wash these right away, but I knew the next one would be really quick. So I just laid it next to me. And then I'm going to take a second one. See, I had a little bit of chalk paste there, but nice. It comes right off. Look at this. All you have to do is just a little pressure, and there it goes. Oh, another one. You do want to, if you want to make this permanent, you do want to seal it with like a spray adhesive, or not adhesive, but a finishing spray, just to set that chalk paste. Otherwise you can wash it off. So I'm going to go over this next one. It says the Chick Inn, and this is also part of that same packet of transfers that you get from Chalk Couture, and I'm using the same color. I'm just going to go over that, and then I'll remove that, and I will go wash off these transfers. I am a Chalk Couture designer, so if you have any questions or would like to check it out, I do have a link to Chalk Couture in my description box, and you can always email me with any questions. I'm happy to answer. I'm just going to take some boxwood greenery. I plucked these off a pick, and I'm just going to glue them on my chalkboard here. And then I'm just going to take some more of that gingham ribbon and made it just in their shoelace bow, and I'm going to glue that right on there. And then I'm going to go around. I decided at the last moment I'm going to go around the inside with some of this twine. I love doing this. It's just something that I feel like it just gives it a finishing touch. But if you don't like it or want to do that, you don't have to. It's still really cute without it, but I don't know. There's something about it. I like to do this to my signs. So after that, that's all there was for this one. It was super, super easy. Again, if you don't have Chalk Couture, I mean, you could do this with any kind of transfer. If you have a Cricut, you could create something. You could do it with a stencil. There's all kinds of things that you could do to make it your own, but it just, I think, fits perfect on a tier tray. So the final reveal is coming right up. There they are. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure, if you're new here, to hit that red subscribe button before you go. You guys make sure you comment, thumbs up, all that fun stuff and share this video with someone you think might enjoy it. Make sure you check out Emily, Missy, and Mae's channels as well as the playlist. And with all that, you guys, I will be back on Thursday with another video. So have a blessed week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.